This is Ozzy here, Skyping and sniping. We haven't done a video in forever because Halo 4 is not out yet. But in the interim, I bought the Razer blade, so we're going to do a little unboxing here. It was raining outside today, so I just cut it out a little bit just to make sure nothing was like soaked or shit. But it looks okay, so finish slicing it up. This is the first time I'm opening this, so true unboxing here. They had a promotion. It was a free beanie hat if you got like over 50 bucks or something. So I got that. I think it's a t-shirt now if you spend 75. I bought the neoprene sleeve. We can unbox that first and go from top to bottom here. Simple box. You know, it feels like a MacBook Pro sleeve, something like you'd get at the Apple store. Green inside. Oh, it's not really like some of those Apple ones. They're like felt and it's fur inside here, but it's more of a like a hard sort of nylon cover in there. So that's it for that. Razer logo on the front. Black matte. And this is the actual unit. Pretty sure. What else would be in there? Nothing else in the box. Go to the specs on the side here. Get a shot of that. So as you can see, they were saying earlier because there was a big NDA out about the processor. It's a 2.2 gigahertz quad core overclock 3.2 i7. That's the newest 3rd gen model. Right, am I saying that right, Beer Jew?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, good. This is an Ivy Bridge, right?
Yep.
Or, yeah, Ivy Bridge. The new 22 nanometer one. NVIDIA GeForce 660M, 8 gig GDDR3, and 17-inch screen. It's got the new hard drive in there, the 64 gigabyte SSD cache with the 500 gigabyte 7200 RPM hard drive, Windows 7, and I just got an email today about how they get if you bought this computer within a certain amount of time, you can go and you can apply and actually get store credit for Windows 8 when that comes out later this month. It was kind of cool that Razer would give me store credit for that. So let's see. Go. Here's the logo on the front. It's like a hard, almost carbon nano tube type of weave design. It's kind of got that nice packaging. It's got like that green on the side here. Looks pretty cool. Black and green. So it's the unit right out front. It's wrapped up.
That's sexy.
It is sexy. Here's all the peripherals that come with it. This looks like the power supply, and yeah, it is really small, like everyone's been saying. Take this out. So there's 2 cables of the power supply. It's not one big unit. This is 120 watt. I think he was saying if you carry around 3 comparable Alienware 120 watters, it equals the weight of the actual blade itself. Here's a you know, Linus Tech Tip size comparison. iPhone. This is the iPhone 4S. Wasn't splurging enough to get the iPhone 5 and this. I had to choose, so I went with the Razer blade. So that's the power supply. Before we actually get in the unit, we'll go with the other stuff here. Congratulations for buying, stickers, instruction manual, support guide, here are the stickers, soft cloth, and I saw in some other unboxing videos they actually had a CD, but that really didn't make sense to me, but I don't see a CD in here, so I guess I didn't get one. And then underneath here, some more styrofoam. Oh, that fell. Nothing. Okay, so that's it for everything that came in the box. Start unwrapping this thing itself. Okay, so I can't just go ahead and take it off because the whole thing's wrapped up. It feels really, really solid. Thin, it's like a black slate. Got that aluminum. It's got that MacBook Pro feel, which is what I like about it. So we got the Kensington lock on the side. New feature here is these aren't speaker ports. These are the new high air intake fan ports that they put in. That heat pipe into the GPU and the CPU over here. The I/O on the side. You got HDMI, Ethernet, power supply, 3 USB 3.0, and then the headphone jack. And then yeah, so it's kind of eating up my fingerprints already. But here's the green Razer logo. All right, open it up. Side. So, nice big range, trackpad on the right. The screen looks a lot bigger than I thought it would from, you know, this is my first real 17-inch laptop, so it looks nice, sleek, shiny. This is the Razer Synapse, the LCD keys that come with it. I might as well take this off because part of the other stuff that came with was a screen protector that actually will go on top of this later. These keys, they're not touchscreen keys. You can actually push them in. They're legit buttons. And then QWERTY keyboard. There's no numpad. That's part of the this display, which is more of a touchscreen and a trackpad. It's got some good. It's not quite like a mechanical keyboard. You get the full click. But it's still got a nice good press, good tactile feedback. Feels good. And turn it on. Let's see if it does like the Let's see if it does the tuning, you know, for the I'm gonna turn the lights off. See how that looks. The keys are glowing. That looks really cool. There's not a lot of bleed through, you know, through the sides of the keys there. It's kind of really like, because on the MacBook you got the big white, bright light LEDs, but on this one it's just these green ones, and there's not a lot of bleed out the side unless you go at it like an extreme angle with the, and you look at it, then you can sort of see it. Alright, so after a lengthy amount of updates and stuff we had to do, these applications, which we will get into later, that actually required a lot of updating. I had to make an account with Synapse. I said, kind of made, you know, a vocal boo-boo earlier. This is the Switchblade user interface, which runs on Synapse software. So you need an account with Razer to sign up and make this, and get these keys to work. So it said we got to do a reboot. We haven't done that reboot yet, so I'm gonna shut it down, and then I'll start a timer, and then we can actually see what the boot time is. Engadget was saying it's 25 seconds, so we're gonna see for sure after it's done updating. So now it's legit. There's nothing. This is the real boot time. Okay, so it's kind of dark because we powered it down and the lighting's not that great, but we're gonna go check the boot time. I read the Engadget review before doing this review, and they said it was 25-second boot time, so we're gonna see how true that is. Got my iPhone timer here. I'm gonna start it in 3, 2, 1. And then just reiterating, it's the 64 gigabyte SSD cache with the 500 gigabyte hard disk drive. Gonna go to the Windows sound. So about 22 seconds to boot up. So plus or minus, no, about minus 3 seconds from what Engadget said. So maybe a little bit quick, but that's what we got. This is the main feature of the device. This is the Switchblade UI. It comes with a bunch of apps you might find on your cell phone. And then on the screen that pops up too, it's the fully programmable interface here that you can customize. This is in Synapse, so if you program a key here, you could make the Q key another key if you wanted. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you could do it. You can save these settings, select a profile, and then you can download that profile wherever you are. Doesn't matter, it saves it with you. So just select D, you can make button assignment, default, make it a keyboard, make it, I could make D my left click if I wanted to. I can make a macro, or I could have it launch a bunch of other programs. For now I'm just going to leave it D. This is what the keyboard looks like at full bloom, the max brightness here. It's at the highest setting. You can turn it down all the way. It still has that green sort of tinge, but it's not evident. Also note the trackpad goes down all the way dark too when you turn that off. This is it's an actual glass trackpad, so it's not matte or your finger sort of slides over. It's like, if you were to put your fingers over your window at home, that's sort of how it feels like. So let's start with the apps here. Top left here changes the programmable LCDs to a number pad, and then you still have use of your trackpad here. So I can still use the trackpad normally, left and right click, and then I have 1 through 5 on the bottom row and 6 through 0 on the top row. Okay. Razer has its own proprietary key down here. It's a Razer key. When you hit that, the Switchblade resets back to what you want to do. This, despite what it looks, I thought it was a calculator at first. It's not a calculator. This is just another numpad. You have some of the other keys you might have on a normal, on a regular keyboard. You got page up, page down, home end, scroll up, scroll down, and then you have a conventional normal number pad like you might be more accustomed to seeing with arithmetic functions on the side here, enter key. And these all work too, just like you normally expect it to work. This is sort of like a numlock. So when you engage this, you engage numlock, and then it goes to this. This is a macro recorder, so I can create I can hit the record button, and then I can create, you see right here, just on the fly macros on my keyboard, and then I can stop recording, and I can save it. And now I can press a key to bind it, so I'll bind it to key 1, and I can go to macro, and I can go to here, and I can hit 1, and then it's going to do all those keys, and you can hear it dinging because it's working. But that's cool because you can make a macro for World of Warcraft or something like that on the fly if you'd want to just bind it to one of these 1 through 0 keys. This is the gaming mode that's involved. So I know I have a Logitech G15. It has a button on the top left of the keyboard where you can disable the Windows key. Here it's more of a touch screen, so I can turn gaming mode on. So I can disable the Windows key. I can disable Alt F4, and I can disable Alt Tab, so that all these get disabled. And so if you hit Alt Tab while you're playing StarCraft, you don't Alt Tab yourself out of the game. So I'm gonna disable those because I do play a lot of StarCraft. This is a web browser. This is Razer's own web browser that they made for this. This is the home page right away. It's Razer's. You see the blade in there. I think you can do the Apple, yeah. So it's got the you can make the enlarge, shrink it back down. I can click on the blade, sort of check it out. It's a little glitchy, but I think I can get used to this. Okay, we got YouTube next, so we can show you how a video plays here with this. You got functions up here. So whenever you use a, it's like almost like a separate computer, really. This isn't a separate monitor. It's more like a separate screen that you can run apps on. So like picture like you got your cell phone and it's somehow morphed inside the computer, and that's what you got, and it has these apps. So anything that you use here, it'll play only through this screen, and nothing will show up on the main screen when you do that. So we're going to search, and we can show you. I saw some earlier videos. This is the 2nd generation Razer blade. Some of the ones on the early one, it showed like the screen was a little choppy or whatever. So we can show you one of our videos. Short StarCraft one, where nukes going off. And you can see for yourself if it's choppy or not. I think it looks pretty smooth personally. I don't know what those other guys were talking about, but it looks pretty good. Probably gonna lose this fight anyway, but the nuke is just kind of funny. Killing the ghost, but get the nice LMFAO. Alright, so there's how a YouTube video looks. This is Facebook. I don't have it set up yet. Here's Twitter. I don't have a Twitter. This is Gmail, and then this is a clock. So you can set your own timers too, which is kind of cool with this. So you can just have it in this mode right here. That's this clock mode. It tells you what time it is. And then here you can actually have your own timers. So if you're playing League of Legends or whatever, you can set different timers, and you hit the save button. So you can just have it like this, just like a normal clock like this, or you can actually make your own custom timers, and then you can set it so that, okay, I'm gonna have this timer run, and then as I'm playing, I can look down and just check, you know, and correspond it with the game. I don't think there's a specific League of Legends app out yet for this, but I do know that there's CSGO, Battlefield 3, TF2, and one more which I can't think right now for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it so far for this function of the keyboard. Alright, that's pretty much it. I think I covered all the base features that you're going to see. I got the I/O. Just a couple more aesthetic features that I thought I'd say. The sound. This is the next gen, and they went with a sound bar across the top right here. I was playing some music through it earlier, and you heard it when we were playing the nuke video. It's kind of choppy. It's definitely not good quality. I got better quality. There's definitely better quality coming out of my MacBook. And if you're gaming and you want some high fidelity sound, you'd probably need to bring earbuds with you if you want some serious stuff. But I don't see why. I probably would always be gaming with earbuds with this anyway, because I bought this because it's like the portable form factor, and it looks, you know, it's like the Blade, you know, it's thin. The sticker up here says intention. Basically what it says is, if you can't really read it, because we're not resolving it right, but I can paraphrase. It says, don't remove or try to modify or clean underneath these keys because you will break them. And by doing it, you void the warranty. So don't try to pry those off with a butter knife. I'm not even going to try to pry the normal ones off with a butter knife because I don't plan on getting any crumbs in there anytime soon. So use a vacuum or something similar. And then, I don't know, this has been idling for about 10 minutes right now. I can feel cold. I actually feel air moving out here. It's totally silent. I can't hear any fans at all, which is amazing. It's cold air right now. We don't have any games loaded. And then here's the power supply. One thing I liked about the MacBook is that it has the little magnetic latch here. It snaps in and then it shoots back off the side. But this is kind of a right angle power supply. Sticks in, just the standard sort of adapter, and then it sticks off at a right angle and then goes down. You can move it over here though if you're going to use HDMI, Ethernet, but it really won't get in the way of the USB ports, which are on the side right here. Okay, and then I don't know, last but not least, we can just show you. I can just close the latch here. How it fits inside the sleeve, which also the sleeve that I also bought for it. It has leather padding on the bottom. Pretty nice. It's durable, so I mean, it's like this is going to absorb some shock, but it doesn't have the nice felt inside like you'd see on a MacBook one. So sturdy, zips up. Better zip up. This didn't come with the computer. I had to buy this separately. I think it was $50 extra on the side, but there it is. That's the Razer Blade. Once Halo 4 comes out, we'll probably bust out the capture cards and get some really cool videos going. Leave a like and favorite, and then again, Skype and sniping. We'll see you later.